Better realize I'm coming. Whoever did this to my grandson, the grandmother is coming for y'all.
The NYPD says the child was brought to the hospital Sunday morning by a man and a woman who then got into a car and sped off down Clarkson Avenue.
Bring your behind, for real. You don't want me to come out there to Brooklyn and get her. Come on here. Yeah, it's over with.
Kenyatta Foster is King's grandma.
It's hurting me, y'all. I don't know what to do right now.
Well, Stephen, Natasha, we're still not sure yet what caused the death of this 3-year-old boy who was left here in really bad shape and could not be revived. Now some of his family members are speaking out through their grief about this tragedy and wondering how it could have happened.
Guys, this is a gut-wrenching story. It occurred on Sunday, March 9th, 2025. A woman and a man dump a lifeless little boy with bruises all over his body at the hospital, and they speed away in a white car. Sadly, this little boy was unresponsive to efforts to resuscitate him. The police searched surveillance cameras and combed the area to try to identify the people in that car. Now, the little boy has since been identified, but efforts to contact his mother have been unsuccessful. The child's grandmother, as you saw on the screen, is clearly shaken. Let's go over to Fox 5 coverage and see what they say about this story.
This afternoon, 2 women emerged from the hospital and identified themselves as the boy's grandmother and godmother, mourning the loss of the child they call their little angel. They say they've been unable to reach Sunshine, who they say is the boy's mother, and they're urging her to come forward.
Guys, this heartbreaking tragedy gets even worse. This grieving grandmother takes another punch to the gut when she gets additional details about her grandson. Let's take a listen to NBC4.
Yes, Natalie, the boy's family says it was his own mother who dropped him off here at the emergency room in Downstate Medical Center, along with her boyfriend. She was not by herself, along with her boyfriend. Police are now searching for the couple, and the boy's grandmother is pleading with them to surrender.
I just want to say, Sunshine, if you're seeing this, baby, turn yourself in. It's more easier for you to turn yourself in and explain yourself versus them finding you. At the end of the day, this was your child, nobody's child but yours. And if you loved him how we loved on you, please turn yourself in.
The mom's great aunt believes she's been influenced by the man said to be in his late 30s.
Sunshine herself deals with intellectual disabilities, and she does not have the mindset to distinguish a lot of what's between right and wrong.
Investigators say the boy had some bruises and have been scouting the area for video, looking for a white car seen on Clarkson Avenue, not too far from the hospital.
The latest update on the search for the mom and her boyfriend are coming up, as well as the autopsy. But I want to take a brief pause to talk about these horrific crimes against helpless children that seem to be trending lately. And frequently, mental health plays a role in that nightmare. Little babies, little toddlers, suffering at the hands of the very people that should protect them, and often losing their innocent little lives. It sounds like this family tried to advocate for this precious little boy. They spoke up. They offered solutions. Yet this story still ended in tragedy. We all must do the same. We must speak up. If you see something, say something. This is what the family shared with NBC4.
To all the mothers out there who are going through whatever you're going through, it's always good to ask for help.
She was loved. I don't know where she went wrong, what happened.
The family says they've had recent arguments with the mother regarding King's care and wish they could have done more to help the woman and protect the little boy.
I told her, let me have him. You're not getting him, it's my child.
And now we have an update on the death of a 3-year-old in Brooklyn. The boyfriend of that little boy's mother is now in custody. 38-year-old Robert White accused of assaulting King David back in February. No charges have been filed as of now. Police sources, though, say that the toddler was left at Brooklyn Hospital Sunday covered in bruises and unconscious. Sources say an autopsy report was inconclusive.
I am truly heartbroken for this family. We as a community need to do more to try to prevent these tragedies, but I struggle with what? What more can we do? I mean, oftentimes we rely on schools, neighbors, or daycare to report these crimes against children or suspicion of crimes against children to the police or Department of Children's Services. But what can we do when it's a baby or a toddler that is not attending these facilities? I really want to see a trending change. I want to see trending topics of advocating for help for mothers and to try to prevent these kinds of tragedies. Let me know in the comments below, guys, what do you think? What would you do? What can you offer up as a solution or any advice whatsoever? And I do want to thank you if you watched this far. I certainly appreciate it. If you like the video or leave a comment, that does help my channel. And I will post updates to this story. I do intend to follow it. So come back if you want to hear the latest. Thanks, guys. Until next time, take care. I am